What if I told you that the universe has already prepared a path full of abundance and prosperity for you, Leo, and that 2025 still holds incredible opportunities for you to become a millionaire? Well, that's exactly what's about to happen. While many people look at the calendar and think the year is already too far along, the cosmos reveals a completely different truth for those born under the sign of Leo. Planetary energies are aligning in a unique and powerful way right now, creating portals of prosperity that will open especially for you. It doesn't matter what month it is, because the universe doesn't follow the traditional calendar when it comes to manifesting wealth and abundance. And you know what's even more impressive? There are clear signs, concrete proofs written in the stars that confirm that this year will still be transformative for Leos in financial terms. You may be going through difficulties now. You may be looking at your bank account with concern. You may even be doubting whether you will be able to achieve your dreams. But all of that is about to change in a surprising way. In this video, I'm going to reveal 11 powerful pieces of evidence showing why 2025 will still be a millionaire year for you. I'll show you exactly how planetary positions, lunar cycles, and cosmic energies are conspiring in your favor right now. And more importantly, I'll teach you how to recognize the signs the universe is sending and how to seize every opportunity that comes your way. So if you were born under the sign of Leo, or have Leo rising or moon, stay until the end of this video, because every word here could be the key that unlocks the doors of abundance in your life. Test 1. Jupiter is expanding your opportunities for wealth. The giant of planets, Jupiter, known as the great benefactor of astrology, is transiting through an extremely favorable position for Leos in 2025. And this means that the doors of abundance are opening in ways you can't even imagine. Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansion, growth, and prosperity, and when it works in favor of a sign, it's as if the universe shines a giant spotlight on all available financial opportunities. For you, Leo, this means that projects that seemed impossible to get off the ground will gain momentum, important contacts will appear at the right time, and ideas that were stored in your mind will find the perfect path to materialize. Jupiter's energy doesn't just bring money. It brings sustainable growth, the kind of prosperity that multiplies over time. You may notice this happening in different areas of your life. Perhaps it's a job offer that seemed distant and suddenly materializes. Perhaps it's your own business that you've been thinking about starting, and finally all the pieces are starting to fall into place. Or perhaps it's an investment you made in the past that is now beginning to bear much greater fruit than you expected. Jupiter's most powerful characteristic is that it doesn't work alone. It amplifies everything you've already been building. So if you've planted seeds of effort, dedication, and honest work, get ready because the harvest will be abundant. And the most interesting thing is that Jupiter especially favors Leos who have the courage to think big, who aren't content with mediocrity, who dare to dream of grand achievements. You, who were born under the sign of Leo, naturally have this energy of royalty, of wanting the best, of not being satisfied with less than you deserve. And it is precisely this inner vibration that will resonate with Jupiter's energy and attract millionaire opportunities into your life. Throughout 2025, but especially in the coming months, pay attention to the invitations you receive, the new people who appear in your path, the ideas that sprout in your mind during moments of inspiration. Jupiter is whispering in your ears, showing you paths you may not have considered before. And remember, this planet doesn't like pettiness or small-mindedness. The bigger you dream, the more you believe in your ability to achieve wealth, the more Jupiter will work to manifest it in your reality. Therefore, this is the time to expand your vision of what is financially possible for you. Stop limiting yourself with thoughts like, "This is too good to be true," or "People like me don't get rich." Jupiter is saying the opposite. It's proving that you not only can but should aspire to abundance, and that 2025 is the year in which this will begin to manifest in a real and concrete way in your life. Test 2. Your personal magnetism is at its peak. Leos are naturally magnetic, but in 2025 this characteristic is amplified in an extraordinary way, and this has a direct impact on their ability to attract money and opportunities. What many people don't understand is that wealth doesn't just come from hard work. It also comes from the ability to attract the right people, the right opportunities, and to be in the right place at the right time. And all of this is linked to your energy field, your personal magnetism. When you are vibrating at a high frequency, when your energy is aligned with abundance, you become like a powerful magnet that attracts everything you need to prosper. And this year, dear Leo, Your vibrational frequency is tuned to the season of prosperity. People are noticing you more, paying attention to what you say, recognizing your value in a different way. This is no coincidence. It's a direct reflection of the cosmic alignment that is enhancing your natural qualities of leadership, confidence, and charisma. You may have already noticed situations where you attracted attention without even trying. Moments when people sought your opinion, your guidance, your advice. This is happening because your inner light is shining brighter, and where there is light, there is attraction. In a financial context, this magnetism translates into doors opening, influential people crossing your path, and business opportunities appearing almost magically. Perhaps you will receive an unexpected partnership proposal. Perhaps someone with financial resources will be interested in your project. Perhaps you will be invited to be part of something bigger, something that can significantly multiply your earnings. The secret here is to understand that you don't need to desperately chase after all of this. When your magnetism is activated, things come to you. Your role is to be receptive, confident, and above all, to believe that you deserve all the good things that are coming. Many Leos sabotage their own blessings because they don't feel worthy, because they think they need to suffer or fight harder to deserve prosperity. But the universe is saying exactly the opposite this year. You have already passed the necessary tests. You have already demonstrated your strength, your courage, your ability to overcome obstacles. Now is the time to reap, to receive, to allow abundance to flow naturally into your life. And the more you recognize and value your own brilliance, the stronger that magnetism becomes. So take care of your energy, maintain elevated thoughts, surround yourself with people who recognize your worth, and above all, don't dim your light to make others feel comfortable. Your intense brilliance is not arrogance, it's authenticity. And that's exactly what will attract the million-dollar opportunities that 2025 has in store for you. Test 3. Karmic cycles are closing and making way for abundance. There's a profound movement happening behind the scenes in your life, Leo. Something you may not be able to see clearly yet, but which is releasing old blockages and preparing the ground for prosperity to finally arrive in a full and lasting way. Karmic cycles are like chapters in a cosmic book that need to be completed before new chapters can begin. And 2025 marks the closing of important cycles in your journey, especially those related to financial difficulties, self-sabotage, or repetitive patterns that hindered your material growth. You can look back and realize how many times you were close to a great achievement and something inexplicable happened to block your progress. How many times a promising opportunity arose and suddenly disappeared. How many times you felt like you were swimming against the current, no matter how hard you tried. All of this was part of a necessary karmic learning process, lessons your soul needed to learn before it was ready to manage large sums of money and true abundance. But these cycles are closing now. The lessons have been learned, the tests have been overcome, and the doors that were locked are finally being unlocked. This means that invisible blockages that prevented the flow of money in your life are being removed. Limiting beliefs you carried about your ability to prosper are being dissolved. Family patterns of scarcity that you inherited from previous generations are being broken. And in place of all that, a new cycle is being born, a cycle of deserving of abundance, of prosperity that finally corresponds to your true worth. You may feel this as a sense of relief, as if a weight you carried on your shoulders is finally being lifted. Complicated situations that seemed unsolvable begin to resolve themselves almost miraculously. People who owed you money finally settle their accounts. Old projects that were stalled gain new life. And most importantly, you begin to feel internally that you deserve good things, that you no longer need to fight so hard, that you can allow life to surprise you positively. This closing of cycles also brings a powerful energy of renewal. It's as if you're being prepared for a new level of existence, where scarcity no longer has a place, where abundance is the natural state of things. And this preparation isn't just external. It's happening within you as well. Your mindset is changing, your vibration is rising, your faith in prosperity is strengthening. If you're enjoying this video and the messages are touching your heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, so you don't miss any important messages the universe has for you. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching this video from? I'd love to know where in the world the Leos who are about to become millionaires are. And if these truths are resonating with your soul, consider becoming a channel subscriber to support this work of bringing light and spiritual guidance to more and more people. Your energy and support make all the difference. Test 4. Venus is activating your sector of material gains. The energy of Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, doesn't just work with relationships and romance. It also governs everything that is valuable, precious, and desirable, including money and material possessions. And in 2025, Venus is doing special work in the area of your life related to financial gains and personal values. For Leos, this means you are developing a healthier and more loving relationship with money, leaving behind the vibration of struggle and effort to embrace the vibration of receptivity and flow. Venus teaches that you can attract wealth by being yourself, honoring your natural talents, doing what you love, and not necessarily killing yourself working on things that drain your energy. This is a revolutionary concept for many, because we have been taught that money only comes through sacrifice and suffering. But Venus shows a different path, a path where pleasure and prosperity walk hand in hand, where you can earn money doing what brings you joy. And for you, Leo, a creative, expressive, and passionate sign by nature, this is wonderful news. Your creative skills, your talent for entertaining, inspiring, and leading, all of this can and should be abundantly monetized. Perhaps you have a hobby that can become a source of income. Perhaps you have an artistic talent that the market is waiting to value. Perhaps your ability to communicate, teach, and motivate others can become a lucrative business. Venus is saying that it's time for you to stop separating what you love from what brings you money. It's possible to unite these two things, and when you do, prosperity flows naturally and enjoyably. Furthermore, Venus is also bringing opportunities through partnerships and collaborations. If you've been thinking about working with someone, joining forces with another person to create something together, this is the perfect cosmic moment for it. Partnerships formed under the influence of Venus tend to be harmonious, productive, and financially rewarding. Venusian energy also increases your sense of self-worth, and this is absolutely crucial for attracting money. When you truly believe you are worth a lot, when you recognize the quality and value of what you offer the world, you naturally begin to charge more, accept less than you deserve, and attract well-paying clients and opportunities. Many Leos have difficulty pricing their work appropriately because, deep down, they don't fully believe in their own worth. Venus is healing this within you, helping you see how much you are truly worth, and consequently, to receive financial compensation according to that real value. During this year, pay special attention to the periods when Venus is most active in the sky, because these are windows of opportunity where financial negotiations tend to be more favorable, where you can attract more profitable clients, and where investments can yield better returns. Stay connected to the energy of gratitude and appreciation, because Venus loves this vibration. The more you are grateful for what you already have, the more Venus works to multiply your material blessings. Test 5. Your creativity is turning into gold coins. Leos are ruled by the sun, the star that shines at the center of the solar system, and this gives them a radiant natural creativity that in 2025 is literally transforming into lucrative opportunities. We live in an era where creativity is more valued than ever, where original ideas are worth more than repetitive mechanical work, where authentic expression attracts attention and financial resources. And you, who were born with this creative gift pulsing in your veins, are in a privileged position to capitalize on it. No matter what your field of work is, your ability to think outside the box, to find innovative solutions, to present ideas in a captivating way, all of this is becoming extremely valuable in the market. Companies are looking for people who bring this solar energy, this ability to illuminate projects, to give life to concepts, to inspire teams. And even if you don't work in a traditional company, your creativity can manifest itself in countless lucrative ways. Perhaps through your own business where you offer something unique that only you can offer in the way you offer it. Perhaps through side projects that start as a passion and turn into significant sources of income. Perhaps through consulting work where your creative vision solves complex problems for others willing to pay well for it. The truth is, the world is tired of mediocrity, of generic products and services that lack soul and personality. People are seeking authenticity, originality, that special spark that differentiates something common from something extraordinary. And that special spark is exactly what you have in abundance, Leo. Your personal brand, your unique way of doing things, your creative signature. All of this is pure gold waiting to be recognized and financially rewarded. In 2025, the universe is creating situations where your creativity will be noticed, valued, and monetized like never before. It could be through digital platforms where you share your talents and attract an audience that transforms into paying clients. It could be through events, presentations, workshops where you teach your skills to others. It could be through creative products you develop that find a market eager for what you've created. The important thing is to understand that you no longer need to hide your gifts or diminish your creative light. This is the year to shine brightly and be rewarded for it. There is a deep connection between self-expression and prosperity that Leos need to understand and embrace. The more authentically you are yourself, the more you express your unique essence without fear of judgment, the more the universe conspires to support you financially. It's as if life is saying, when you have the courage to be completely yourself, I will ensure you have the resources to continue being this magnificent person. And there is no better time than 2025 to test this truth in your own life. Test 6. Mars is energizing your capacity for action and achievement. While some planets work behind the scenes preparing opportunities, Mars is the warrior that gives you the energy, courage, and willpower needed to act and transform opportunities into concrete results. And in 2025, Mars is positioned in a way that greatly enhances your ability to pursue your financial goals and truly achieve them. It's no use having good ideas, wonderful opportunities, or even luck if you don't have the Martian energy needed to get your hands dirty and make things happen. And this is where many people fail. They dream, they plan, but they don't execute. But you, Leo, with Mars working in your favor this year, have a special fuel coursing through your veins, a motivation that makes you get out of bed ready to conquer the world, a determination that doesn't accept no for an answer. This Martian energy is especially important when it comes to money because prosperity requires action. You need to make that important call, send that proposal, negotiate that contract, invest in that opportunity, even when fear whispers that you should wait a little longer. Mars gives you the courage to act despite fear, to move forward even when the path isn't completely clear, to make bold financial decisions that can multiply your wealth. And for Leos, who already naturally possess a generous dose of solar courage, the addition of Martian energy creates a powerful and virtually unstoppable combination. You'll notice this energy manifesting as productive impatience, a desire to no longer postpone your dreams, a healthy sense of urgency that propels you to finally do what you've been putting off. Maybe it's opening that business you've had in mind for years. Maybe it's making a bigger investment you've always been afraid to make. Maybe it's asking for that raise you deserve but never dared to request. Maybe it's completely changing your professional field to something that pays better and fulfills you more. Mars has no patience for indecision or victimhood. It wants action, movement, tangible progress. And when you align your personal will with this Martian energy, you become a force of nature, literally unstoppable on your journey to prosperity. But it's important to use this energy wisely. Mars can sometimes make us impulsive or overly aggressive in negotiations. The secret is to channel Martian assertiveness strategically, being firm but not rigid, courageous but not reckless, quick but not careless. When you achieve this balance, when you combine the boldness of Mars with the nobility of Leo, you become a formidable negotiator, someone who can close advantageous deals, who is not intimidated by great opportunities, who has the courage to invest in themselves when necessary. During 2025, whenever you feel that impulse to act towards a financial goal, don't ignore it, don't postpone it, don't make excuses. This impulse is Mars working through you, pushing you to the next level of abundance. Trust in this warrior energy and use it to your advantage. Proof 7. Eclipses are bringing radical and lucrative changes. Eclipses are powerful astrological events that act as portals for accelerated transformation. And in 2025 they are occurring in positions that directly affect your financial life and your potential to accumulate wealth. While many people fear eclipses because of the unexpected changes they bring, wise people understand that these changes are almost always necessary to pull us out of stagnant situations and catapult us to higher levels of existence. For you, Leo, this year's eclipses are acting as catalysts for financial transformation. They can suddenly end professional situations that no longer serve you, opening space for something much better. They can bring important revelations about how you have been managing your money, clearly showing what needs to change. They can present completely unexpected opportunities that arise out of nowhere and have the potential to multiply your earnings exponentially. The characteristic of eclipses is that they don't ask permission. They simply happen and rearrange the pieces of the game of our lives. And while this may seem daunting at the moment, when we look back 6 months after an eclipse, We almost always realize that that sudden change was exactly what we needed, even if we didn't know it at the time. Eclipses work by removing what is hindering our progress, even if we are attached to those things. Perhaps you are in a job that pays reasonably well but completely drains your vital energy. An eclipse can abruptly end this situation, forcing you to seek something new, and that something new may be exactly the million-dollar opportunity you were waiting for, but didn't have the courage to pursue while comfortably unhappy in the old situation. Or perhaps you have a spending pattern that is preventing you from accumulating wealth. An eclipse can create a situation that forces you to radically change this pattern. Or maybe you are grossly underestimating the value of your work, charging far less than you should. An eclipse can bring about a situation that forces you to completely reassess your sense of worth and start charging what you truly deserve. The important thing is to keep an open mind and a confident heart during eclipse periods. Instead of resisting the changes they bring, ask yourself, where is this change trying to take me? What is the universe trying to show me? How can I use this upheaval to my advantage? Leos who embrace the transformative energy of eclipses instead of fighting against it are the ones who will thrive most spectacularly in 2025. Remember also that eclipses work in 6-month cycles, so something that begins in one eclipse often completes or fully reveals itself in the next eclipse. This means that even if an initial change seems challenging, have patience and trust that the full unfolding of this story will be extremely favorable for you. Test 8. Mercury is improving your negotiations and financial communication. Mercury, the planet of communication, commerce, and business, is doing an exceptional job for Leos in 2025, especially regarding conversations about money, contract negotiations, and the ability to communicate your value persuasively. Many financial opportunities are lost not due to a lack of competence or talent, but simply due to a lack of adequate communication skills. Not knowing how to sell yourself, how to negotiate a better salary, how to present an idea convincingly, how to talk about money without discomfort, all of this can be literally costly. And Mercury is working to sharpen these skills in you, Leo, making you more eloquent, more persuasive, and more strategic in your financial communications. You will notice this in several practical ways. Perhaps in work meetings you will realize that your ideas are being better received, that people are really listening to what you have to say, that you can articulate your thoughts more clearly and convincingly. Perhaps in negotiations you'll discover that you're better at arguing your worth, that you feel more confident asking for what you deserve, and that you're finding the right words at the right time to close advantageous deals. Perhaps in presentations you'll realize that you're captivating the audience in a new way, that your ability to tell stories and convey messages is touching people in a way that generates concrete results, including financial ones. Mercury also governs everything involving documents, contracts, and written agreements, and in 2025 it's making it easier for you to better understand these bureaucratic issues that often accompany great financial opportunities. If you need to sign important contracts, make business agreements, or understand legal terms related to money, Mercury is clarifying your mind so that you make informed decisions and protect your interests adequately. Furthermore, Mercury is stimulating your entrepreneurial mind, making you think more strategically about how to multiply your resources. You may gain brilliant insights into new income streams, perceive business opportunities that were right in front of you, but you hadn't noticed before, connect seemingly separate dots, and create something profitable from that connection. The mercurial mind is quick, adaptable, and extremely intelligent when it comes to practical matters of commerce and exchange. And when it works in harmony with Leo's creativity and confidence, the result is a powerful combination for generating wealth. Take advantage of this year to further improve your communication skills. Perhaps by taking courses in public speaking, sales, or personal marketing. Perhaps by reading books on negotiation and persuasion. Perhaps by practicing important presentations before giving them. Any investment you make in becoming a better communicator will return multiplied in financial opportunities. And don't underestimate the power of a well-conducted conversation to completely change your material reality. Test 9. Saturn is solidifying the foundations for lasting wealth. Saturn is the planet of time, discipline, structure, and well-deserved rewards for work well done. Although its energy is slower and more demanding than that of other planets, it is absolutely essential for building true and lasting prosperity. In 2025, Saturn is working discreetly but powerfully behind the scenes of your life, Leo, ensuring that the financial achievements you are about to attain are not fleeting fireworks, but rather solid foundations of abundance that will sustain you for the rest of your life. Saturn is not the planet of instant luck or magical shortcuts. It is the planet that rewards those who work seriously, who build patiently, who do not give up at the first obstacles. And if you are a Leo who has been doing your part, who has been planting with dedication even when the results were not yet visible, Saturn is about to reward you in a way that will make all the effort tremendously worthwhile. Saturnian energy brings financial maturity. While other planets may bring unexpected gains, Saturn teaches you to manage those gains wisely, to invest intelligently, to create systems that make your money work for you instead of you working eternally for money. Under Saturn's influence, you become more discerning with spending, more strategic with investments, and more aware of the difference between appearing wealthy and truly building wealth. This energy can also manifest as opportunities that require a serious commitment, but promise substantial long-term returns. Perhaps it's a project that will demand a lot from you in the coming months, but has the potential to generate passive income for years to come. Perhaps it's an investment that requires patience, but will appreciate significantly over time. Perhaps it's your own business that needs careful structuring now to become extremely profitable in the future. Saturn invites you to think beyond immediate gratifications and consider the bigger picture of your financial life. With Saturn working in your favor, you are literally building the foundation of your financial empire. And foundations aren't glamorous, they aren't the most exciting part of building, but they are absolutely essential. Without a solid foundation, any large structure crumbles. Saturn ensures you are doing the right things, in the right way, in the right order, so that when abundance truly explodes in your life, you have the necessary structure to support and multiply it. Test 10. Neptune is activating your financial intuition. There is a dimension of prosperity that goes beyond spreadsheets, calculations, and purely rational strategies. A dimension where intuition, synchronicity, and spiritual guidance play fundamental roles. And in 2025, Neptune, the planet of intuition, spirituality, and connection to higher dimensions, is opening subtle channels through which you can receive precious guidance on your financial decisions. How many times have you had a hunch about an opportunity but ignored it because you couldn't logically justify it? How many times have you felt an inner voice warning you about a bad deal, but went ahead anyway and regretted it later? How many times have you had a revealing dream or a sudden insight that could have changed your financial situation if you had paid attention? Neptune is amplifying these intuitive messages, making them clearer, more frequent, and more impossible to ignore. You may begin to have dreams about money that carry important symbolic messages. You may feel sudden and inexplicable impulses to act in a certain way regarding your finances, impulses that later reveal themselves as precise divine guidance. You may notice impressive synchronicities, such as thinking of someone and that person calling minutes later with a financial proposal, or needing specific information and it appearing almost magically at the exact moment. Neptune is reminding you that you are not alone on this journey towards prosperity, that greater forces are working in your favor, that the universe is constantly sending you signs and guidance, as long as you are open to receiving them. For Leos who have a natural connection with creative and inspired dimensions, Neptune offers a special gift: the ability to visualize their abundance even before it physically manifests. This visualization is not empty fantasy. It is a real alchemical process that begins to materialize what you see internally. The more you nurture mental images of yourself prospering, the more you feel the emotion of abundance in your heart, even before the money is in your account, the more you activate Neptunian forces that begin to organize external reality to correspond with your internal reality. This is the true secret of manifestation that spiritual masters have taught for millennia, and Neptune is facilitating this process for you this year. Practice meditation regularly, as meditative states make you more receptive to Neptunian messages. Pay attention to your dreams and keep a dream journal, especially those involving symbols of abundance such as flowing water, fertile gardens, and hidden treasures. Trust your hunches about financial opportunities, even when they don't make immediate logical sense. And above all, keep your energetic vibration high through spiritual practices, because Neptune responds to purity of intention and elevated consciousness. Test 11. The universe is conspiring to help you recognize your true worth. This last test is perhaps the most important of all, because without it the other 10 cannot fully manifest in your life. The universe is orchestrating situations, encounters, and experiences that force you to recognize, once and for all, how much you are truly worth. And when a Leo finally understands and accepts their true value, when they stop diminishing themselves, accepting crumbs, settling for less than they deserve, it's as if a dam holding back an ocean of abundance finally breaks, releasing a flood of prosperity that can no longer be contained. You may have spent years, perhaps decades, unconsciously underestimating yourself, charging less than your work is worth because you were afraid of losing clients, accepting mediocre salaries because you thought you couldn't get better, staying in unsatisfactory professional situations because you didn't believe you deserved more. But 2025 is destroying these illusions of insignificance. Situations are arising that clearly show you the real impact of your work, the genuine value of your contributions, the significant difference you make. It could be through unexpected feedback from people you've helped. It could be through better opportunities that arise and make you question why you were settling for so little before. It could be through market comparisons that reveal you're being grossly undervalued. It could be through a crisis or challenge that forces you to reclaim your dignity and demand what you deserve. In every possible way, the universe is holding mirrors up to you, so you can finally see your true magnificence. And when a Leo awakens to their worth, when they stand with the confidence and dignity that are their birthright, doors that were locked burst open, opportunities that seemed impossible become inevitable, and money begins to flow naturally because it's no longer blocked by limiting beliefs of unworthiness. This isn't arrogance, it's true recognition. You're valuable, Leo. Your talents are rare and precious. Your inner light is irreplaceable. Your ability to inspire, create, lead, and transform lives has immense value in this world. And 2025 is the year you stop denying this and start living according to this truth. When you do this, when you align your self-perception with your true worth, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you in the form of material abundance. Money is energy, and energy flows where it is valued and respected. If you don't value your own energy, your time, your gifts, how do you expect the universe to send you abundance? But the moment you say, I am worth a lot, I deserve wealth, I am worthy of abundance, and truly feel it deep within your being, at that moment the floodgates open and the prosperity that has always been rightfully yours finally begins to manifest in your physical reality. So, my dear Leo, these are 11 powerful proofs that 2025 will still be an absolutely millionaire year for you. No matter what month it is, no matter how challenging your situation may seem now, the stars are aligned, the planets are working, the universe is conspiring to transform your financial reality in ways that will surpass even your wildest dreams. Jupiter expanding your opportunities, your personal magnetism at its peak, karmic cycles closing, Venus activating gains, your creativity turning to gold, Mars energizing your action, eclipses bringing lucrative changes, Mercury improving your negotiations, Saturn solidifying your wealth, Neptune activating your financial intuition, and above all, the universe helping you finally recognize your true worth. With all these cosmic forces working in your favor, how could you not prosper? The only thing that can block this abundance is yourself, through doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs. But now that you know these 11 proofs, now that you understand what is happening in the heavens in your favor, you can consciously choose to align yourself with these energies and allow them to do the magical work of completely transforming your financial life. Remember that you are a Leo, a child of the sun born to shine, to lead, to live in the abundance that reflects your true nature. Don't settle for less. Don't accept crumbs when the universe is trying to give you a feast. Open your heart, raise your vibration, trust the cosmic process, and prepare to receive the wave of prosperity that is about to sweep through your life and take you to a new level of abundance and material fulfillment. Your current circumstances do not determine your destiny. What determines your destiny is your ability to believe, to dream big, to act with courage, and to remain true to your magnificent Leo essence. Do this, and 2025 will be remembered as the year everything changed. The year you finally became the millionaire version of yourself you've always been waiting to emerge. And now I want to know from you, which of these 11 proofs resonated most deeply in your heart? Which one gave you that shiver of recognition, that inner certainty that it's true? Leave it in the comments. Share your energy with our community of prosperous Leos. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button now and activate the bell, because I regularly post new content about astrology, prosperity, and spiritual development, especially for Leos and other signs as well. And if these messages touched your heart, If you felt that the universe spoke directly to you through this video, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Your support allows me to continue bringing these valuable guidelines to more and more people who need to hear these truths. Every view, every comment, every share, every subscription makes a huge difference. So if you want to be part of this community of people who believe in prosperity, who trust the universe, who are working to manifest abundance in their lives, join us. And always remember, you are not alone on this journey. The universe is on your side, the planets are working in your favor, and your millionaire year is not only possible, it's inevitable when you align your energy with the abundance that is already yours by cosmic right. May the blessings of the universe reach you multiplied, may prosperity flow abundantly in your life, and may you have the courage and wisdom to receive everything that is being offered to you in this powerful year of 2025. I believe in you, Leo, and more importantly, the universe believes in you. Now it's your turn to believe in yourself and watch the magic happen. Until the next video.